So let's go ahead and throw what we have into a function, which is that given a string, I will return to you a string that's been translated to pirate. Def translate, given a string, it's given some text, I'll translate that text to pirate. So boom, there's our dictionary, English words. In fact, let's go ahead. In fact, this should probably be out here. And I believe this will make it global if I just do it out here at this level. There we go. Now, take in the text. And, hold on 1 second. Why is this keeping up? Wow. Okay. Should teach me to do heavy background processes while recording. Alright. So, give me a sentence meeting. Nah, I don't need that. I'll be down here. For return line. Okay, there we go. And now line is equal to input. Translate line. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, run it. There we go. And let's do this. Roses are red. Violets are blue. This is not a poem about you. So if you notice over here, this will have some issues. This is not a poem about you. This be not a poem about you. So we'll work on that. So we have a bit of an issue there. We're going through and replacing each word. And splitting it up won't really help us because it would still identify that in a word. That's just something we are going to have to live with for at the moment. But it's not something that will be we can try fixing that later. Or maybe not. So it would make an exercise, I feel. But now let's go ahead and turbocharge this. Let's go ahead and take Dracula and create a pirated version of it. And by pirated, I mean let's go ahead and translate it into pirate. Okay. Let's make some additions over here. Or one more. Let's go and say count turns into Cap'n, and vampire be bloodsucker. Blood-sucking fiend. Okay. So let's go ahead and translate this. So open Dracula.txt. And now let's open up in read mode. And now let's go ahead and put that into text. So we take text, open up Dracula, or data, text is equal to data.read. Okay. And now let's go ahead and do, and then all we have to do is def text is equal to translate the text, which will probably take a bit because, again, of these background processes I'm running over here. Yeah, it is. Okay, translate the text into text, and now so text is equal to translate the text, and now rather than printing it, let's go ahead and, well, let's print some of it. Text is equal to, print the text. Let's print from the beginning to the, let's print the first 5,000 characters of it. Jonathan Arkers are kept in shorthand. Brace it. Left Munich at arriving at Vienna early next morning. Should have arrived at 6, but the train was an hour late. From the glimpse which I got of it from the train, and the little I could walk through the streets, I feared go very far from the station, as we had arrived late and would start near the correct time. The impression I got we would be leaving the west and entering the east. Then we spent. All right. So what we're seeing over here is that we've got a lot of IS's so being replaced. So we've got disposal being replaced by B. So the issue is basically, so how can we solve that? I think we need to solve that by, it's less of an issue for the, because just doing a guttural stop is fine. But what we'll do is we'll replace is over here with the word be. Okay, and we'll also replace, yeah, that should do it actually. Great, bye. See, guttural stop them from them. Disposal. There we go. And so, let's see. Must ask the captain about them. Country. So unfortunately, we've got that issue with country as well, but you'd have to go so we can go through and like hitting these, but let's go ahead and is B, yeah, some of these fine, but so now that we've got this, though, right, the nice thing about copyright-free text is that we can remix it as much as we want and reuse it as much as we want. So we've got this file, but nobody's going to read it unless we actually create a file to share with them. So we've got our text. So open call it Captain Dracula .txt, right? And creating a new file is fairly easy. We're going to create it in write mode. I'm going to call it the target. We're going to open our target. We are going to say target.write. Don't need to write it line by line. We can just hand it a string. So let's slap it, the entire text into there, and then say target.close. And then print, just file has been translated to pirate. File has been translated to pirate. And let's see, Captain Dracula. So there, we've replaced it. 4 distinct Saxons in the south mix them the Wallachs, who be the descendants of the Dacians, Magyars in the west, Zelenskis in the east and north. I am going among the latter, who claim to be descended from Attila and the Huns. It's kind of funny, actually. Ask the Count all about them. So, issue with the Count. Alright, so let's go. So, the issue is that the capitalization does not really work with the, with what we did by adding the spaces up here. And basically, we were just doing that so that we could catch the word and only the word. When we learn about regular expressions, we will probably revisit them because because regular expressions are much better and much more capable of this. Yeah, that'll work. Count and captain. There we go. And you know what? One more thing. It's not the right way to say it. File be translated to pirate. There we go. So there you go. Your friend. Okay. So there you go. That's that exercise taken care of. It's a pretty good one in my opinion. All right. Time to get uploading these videos.